This is a story about a family named Corleone. It takes place in New York City, America, in the years after World War II. The head of the family is an old man named Vito Corleone. People respect him very much and call him the Godfather. He is a powerful man, but not like a politician or a businessman. He has a different kind of power. He helps people. When a poor man needs justice, or a shopkeeper needs protection, they come to him. They ask for a favor. Vito Corleone listens. He often helps them. But when he helps someone, that person owes him. One day, the Godfather may ask for a favor in return. This is the way of his world. Vito Corleone has 4 children. His oldest son is Sonny. Sonny is big and has a hot temper. He gets angry very fast. The second son is Fredo. Fredo is not very strong. He is weak. The youngest son is Michael. He is different. He went to a good college. He was a soldier in the war. He is a hero. He does not want to be part of his father's business. He has a girlfriend named Kay. He wants a normal American life. Vito also has a daughter named Connie. Connie marries a man named Carlo. Vito Corleone's home is often full of people, especially on important days. One such day is his daughter Connie's wedding. On that day, many people come to see him. They bring gifts and show their respect. In his office, he meets them one by one. A man named Bonacera comes. He is a funeral director. His daughter was hurt badly by some young men, but the judge gave them a very light punishment. Bonacera wants justice. He wants the Godfather to hurt those young men. Vito Corleone is not happy. He says Bonacera never came to him as a friend before. He only comes now because he needs something. But because it is his daughter's wedding day, Vito cannot say no to a request. He agrees to help Bonacera. Another man, a famous singer named Johnny Fontaine, also comes. He wants a movie role, but the movie boss, Jack Woltz, will not give it to him. Vito Corleone says he will think about it. He sends his closest advisor, a man called Tom Hagen, to California to talk to Woltz. Vito Corleone's business is not like normal business. He is the leader of one of the 5 major crime families in New York. His family does illegal things like gambling and protection. But he also has some legal businesses, like olive oil. He does not like the drug business. He thinks it is dirty and will cause big problems with the police and the government. Around this time, a new kind of business is starting, selling illegal drugs. A man named Virgil Sollozzo, who works with another family, the Tattaglias, wants to start this business. He needs a lot of money and protection from the law. He comes to Vito Corleone to ask for his help and his political connections. But Vito refuses. He says drugs are a bad business. Sollozzo is very angry. He believes that if Vito Corleone is not the boss, someone else in the family might agree to his plan. So, he decides to kill Vito. One afternoon, Vito goes to buy some fruit from a street market. He is looking at oranges. 2 men run up to him and shoot him many times. Vito falls on the street. The men run away. Vito is badly hurt but not dead. He is taken to the hospital. The family is in great trouble. Vito's oldest son, Santino, who everyone calls Sonny, becomes the acting boss. Sonny is a big man with a very hot temper. He shouts and gets angry quickly. He wants to start a war to punish Sollozzo and the Tattaglias. Tom Hagen, who is like a son to Vito, tries to make calm plans, but Sonny does not listen well. Vito's youngest son, Michael, comes to the hospital to see his father. He finds a terrible situation. There are no police guards. No one is protecting his father. Michael thinks Sollozzo's men might come to finish the job. He calls Sonny for help. Then, he stands outside the hospital door. A man comes, a friend of the family named Enzo, who owns a bakery. Michael asks him to stay and pretend to be a guard with him. They stand together in the dark, their hands empty, trying to look dangerous to scare away any killers. This moment changes Michael. For the first time, he is directly protecting his family. Sollozzo wants to talk again. He contacts Tom Hagen. He says he wants a meeting to stop the war. He specifically asks for Michael to come to the meeting. Everyone knows this is very dangerous. But Michael has a plan. He says he will meet Sollozzo. At the meeting, he will kill him. Sonny and the others are shocked. Michael was a war hero, a quiet college boy. But he explains his plan calmly. He says they will hide a gun in the restaurant bathroom before the meeting. The meeting happens in a small, quiet Italian restaurant. Sollozzo is there with a corrupt police captain named McCluskey. McCluskey had hit Michael earlier, so Michael has a personal reason to dislike him. They all sit down. Michael's heart is beating fast. He asks to go to the bathroom. In the bathroom, he finds the gun that was hidden behind the toilet tank. He comes back to the table. A train is passing outside, making a loud noise. At that moment, Michael stands up and shoots Sollozzo in the head. Then he turns and shoots Captain McCluskey. He drops the gun and leaves the restaurant quickly. His family's men are waiting. They drive him away to a ship that will take him out of the country. Because of these killings, Michael must leave America. He goes to hide in Sicily, the island in Italy where his family came from. There, he is safe with his father's old friends. He lives in a small village. The life is slow and beautiful. He meets a very beautiful local girl named Apollonia. He falls in love with her. They get married. For a short time, Michael is happy. He has a simple life with his new wife. He thinks maybe he can stay here forever. But back in New York, the war between the families is getting worse. Sonny is fighting hard. He is very angry about his father. He attacks the enemies many times. One day, his sister Connie calls the family house. She is crying and screaming. Her husband, Carlo Rizzi, has beaten her again very badly. Sonny gets extremely angry. He drives his car very fast to go to Connie's house to punish Carlo. On the highway, he has to stop at a toll booth to pay money. When he stops, many men with machine guns come out from hiding. They shoot hundreds of bullets into Sonny's car. Sonny dies right there. In Sicily, Michael hears the news about Sonny. He is very sad and quiet. He knows his life is changing. Soon after, his enemies in America find out where he is in Sicily. A man working for them puts a bomb in Michael's car. The bomb is meant for Michael. But that day, Apollonia, wanting to surprise Michael, gets into the car first to drive it. The bomb explodes. Apollonia is killed. Michael loses his brother and now his wife. He is filled with a cold sadness. He realizes he cannot run away from his family. His destiny is with them. Vito Corleone finally recovers from his wounds and comes home from the hospital. He is older and weaker, but his mind is still very strong. He learns that Sonny is dead. He is heartbroken, but he does not show his tears in front of others. He knows he must think about the family's future. He decides to make peace. He calls a big meeting of all the New York crime family bosses. At the meeting, he speaks softly but firmly. He says the fighting must stop. He will not look for revenge for his son Sonny's death. He asks for only one thing, that his youngest son, Michael, can come home safely from Sicily. He also says he will no longer fight against the drug business. The other bosses are happy to hear this. The most powerful boss, Barzini, seems especially pleased. Peace is made. Michael comes back to America. It has been almost 2 years. He looks different, older and more serious. He meets his old girlfriend, Kay Adams. Kay asks him about the stories she heard about him killing people. Michael looks into her eyes and says, "That is not true." He tells her his family's business is changing. He says they will become completely legal. Kay loves Michael, so she wants to believe him. They get married. Now, Vito is slowly giving power to Michael. He spends more time in his garden, playing with his grandson, Michael, and Kay's son. But he still teaches Michael important lessons. One day, while walking in the garden, he talks to Michael about the future. He tells Michael that the man who planned Sonny's death was not the obvious enemy. Tattaglia. He says, "The one who comes to you with a plan for a meeting, he is the traitor." He is talking about Don Barzini. Vito wants Michael to be ready. Not long after this talk, Vito Corleone dies. He is playing with his grandson in the tomato plants when his heart stops. He dies a natural death. Michael Corleone is now the head of the family. The day of his father's funeral is very important. Many people come. Michael acts calm and quiet. He meets with Tom Hagen and his other advisors. He learns the final pieces of the plan against his family. He confirms that his brother-in-law, Carlo, helped set the trap for Sonny. Carlo told Sonny about Connie being beaten to make him angry and draw him out alone. Michael also learns that a longtime family friend, Salvatore Tessio, is now working for Barzini. Tessio is planning to betray Michael at a fake peace meeting. Michael creates his own plan. He tells everyone he will meet with Barzini and Tattaglia to talk. This makes Tessio think his plan is working. On the same day, Michael asks Carlo to come to his office. He talks to Carlo calmly. He tells Carlo he knows everything about Sonny. He tells Carlo he must leave New York. He can never be part of the family business again. Carlo is scared but also a little hopeful. He thinks if he is just being sent away, he will not be killed. Michael tells him to get in a car, and a driver will take him to the airport. But when Carlo gets into the car, it is not his driver. It is Peter Clemenza, one of Vito's old friends. Clemenza uses a wire to strangle Carlo to death. At the same time, Michael goes to a church. His sister Connie's baby is being baptized. And Michael is the godfather. The priest asks him serious questions. Do you believe in God? Do you turn away from Satan? Michael answers yes to each question. While he is saying these words in the quiet church, his men are carrying out his orders all over the city. They kill Barzini and his men on the steps of a courthouse. They kill Philip Tattaglia in his hotel room with a woman. They kill the man who was with Sollozzo on the night Vito was shot. They kill the man who planted the bomb in Sicily. All of Michael's enemies die in one single, bloody day. After the baptism, Tessio comes to Michael. He says it is time to go to the meeting with Barzini. Michael looks at him and says there will be no meeting. Tessio understands immediately. He knows Michael has discovered his betrayal. He does not fight. He just asks Michael to make it look like he died for business reasons, not for being a traitor. Then he goes quietly with Michael's men. He knows he will be killed. Later, Michael is in his father's old office. The men who work for him come in. One of them is Clemenza. He kisses Michael's hand and calls him Don Corleone. Tom Hagen closes the door, leaving Kay outside in the living room. Kay waits. She is making dinner. She sees the men coming and going. She has heard that Carlo is dead. Finally, she goes to the office door. She asks Michael, directly, Michael, is it true? Did you order Carlo's death? Michael turns to look at her. His face shows no feeling. He says clearly, no. Kay looks at him. For a moment, she wants to believe him. She sees the man she married. Then, the men in the room come to Michael. One of them, Clemenza, kisses his hand. Another man closes the heavy wooden door of the office in Kay's face. Kay is left alone outside the door. Her face changes from hope to understanding, then to a deep sadness and fear. She realizes the truth. Her husband, Michael, has fully become the godfather. He lied to her. He ordered his own brother-in-law's death. He killed all his enemies in one day. He now rules the family with power, secrets, and fear. The family business is safe and stronger than ever. But the family itself is broken. Connie cries for her husband. Fredo, the weak middle brother, stands quietly in the background, scared of Michael. And Kay, now the wife of the most powerful Don, stands alone, separated from her husband by the closed door. Michael sits alone in the dark office, in his father's chair. He has won everything, but he has lost almost everything else. He is the godfather.